What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and today we are back with a London Black Knights relocation franchise mode. We are going to try our best to finish it out this weekish. I'm gonna have to have a stream come up sooner than later. It's more so I've been, really sick the last, I'll say, better part of 2 weeks. That's why all you've been getting is pretty much mock drafts. So my apologies based off of that. But I really do want to get this season completed and figure out where we're going to go beyond this. Ultimately, like I said, we're going to try to win the Super Bowl. We won the Super Bowl year 1 with the Snowhawks. We want to try to do it here. But ultimately, there is a new Patreon relocation rebuild type series that I want to get into. After the completion of this year, we'll figure out where we're going. But today, we ended last week's episode with, we're owned by Vince McMahon. We're owned by the owner of WWE. With WrestleMania weekend just popping off, we wanted some wrestlers. We're gonna play with a couple wrestlers this week. We're gonna show you who they are first. But before we jump into that, we need to show some love to a new player that has added himself to the ranks by way of Patreon. If you want your own little prospect featured in this season, or more importantly, forward thinking, the new series, supporting my Patreon page is not only the best way to support my channel, but to get involved. And we have a look here at Dallas, another Dallas Cowboy, back-to-back weeks. We have Garrett from Bowling Green State, 72 overall, quick dev here, just in case, that long-term deal with DeMarcus Lawrence, he could be, getting to the end of that. He's 28, so looking for the future of the defensive end spot. Hanel could very well be that, so welcome to the series. Now it's time to see, according to you guys, what wrestlers, as part of marketing, that Vince McMahon was going to bring over to the Black Knights just for a week. One single week here against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now this episode, we'll have the Bucs game and we will sim the next one. So that will be, roughly one stream away from finishing at least the regular season. But it's time to introduce our wrestlers. Who will be suiting up for the black and red? So the wrestler with the most votes first up was BRAUN STROWMAN. His real name's Adam Sheeran. Actually, he went to the NFL Scouting Combine in 2007. Just more so as like one of those, your typical freak athletes that, people just say, maybe he could play. Because I don't think he played really any college football. So there we go, from North Carolina, where he's from, 6'8", 387. I figured, why not? Let's put him in there at quarterback. When I looked at the two players that we had to, I figured he's the most quarterback. At least he's, he has the length. You figure with that iron span, he could be able to bomb the ball. So we gave him 99 throw power. Outside of that, he's a 68 overall. I'm expecting this. It's just, a glorified, however people classify Tim T. It's a freak show, if you will. And that's kind of what you do. Because we're in London, you got to compete with the EPL. Ticket sales are starting to dwindle because we have, really lost most of our last couple of games. I think we've lost 2 of our last 3. So put asses in seats, and that's what Vince McMahon is all about. And then on the defense, it was always going to be Brock Lesnar, who actually played football for a little bit, for pretty much preseason with the Minnesota Vikings. And I can't remember when that was. I feel like that was in 2004. So we have him here at defensive tackle, 87 overall, 6'4", 287. You get the 95 strength, 95 power move. This guy, he's just going to be an absolute beast. Like I said, both these guys here are pretty much on 1-year rentals. 1-year rentals. 1-game rentals. Hopefully, we might bring them back by popular demand. We'll probably keep them on the roster, but they might not play. They might not dress. That's probably the best way to view this as we get ready here to take on the 4-6 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, divisional rivals here in Week 12. And now looking at the standings, we're tied to land Falcons at 7-3. We want to win the Super Bowl here. We're coming off a very boring game, 13-10 over the Cardinals. We want to have some excitement, and what better way to bring excitement than putting Brock Lesnar and BRAUN STROWMAN out there with the guys. Let's jump into the game. All right, here we go. Big 3rd and 10. Let's see what big arm BRAUN STROWMAN can do from the QB spot. Let's go. We get him wide open. Let's utilize this arm. We'll throw it short to Christian McCaffrey. There you go. That's what happens. Oh, he's battling a little bit. Get the ball in your playmaker's hands and watch him do the rest. Big first completion there for BRAUN. Oh, look at him go! Oh my God, BRAUN! And he fumbles it for whatever. Went out of bounds. Black Knights maintain possession, but look at that. I don't know why his body... I get when you're 385, like it should have... His height should compensate for the body model, because he looks like the hefty lefty, Jared Lorenzen. Look at this. Boom. And there you go. 2 times for your mind. All right, we're setting us up here in the red zone. First and goal from the 6. What we got? See what we got right there. Beauty ball. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, he's going to catch that while he gets paralyzed. Bullshit. All right, we're coming up on a 4th and inches. You know, we've already committed that we're going all in here. This should be called All In episode. And we're going for it just like that. Buffalo Jones has definitely been our best player since he's come back from injury. Moves the chains. He's going to get 300 yards today on the ground. Come on, let's show the touch. Show the touch. Oh, his throwing sucks. To the surprise of everyone, Braun Strowman can't hit the broadside of a barn. He can flip it over, but there's no chance in hell of him completing it. So we're up here at 3rd and 4. I feel like now we might take the points that our defense has done a good job against the Bucks, and ultimately we just need to win. Take the quick throwdown, and oh my god. To be fair, Russell Wilson is the other quarterback for the Bucks, and he's looked as bad. And he's like a 94 overall versus a 68 overall. Oh! What a catch! Finally something goes across the middle, 21 yards. The freak to the freak. That's over like 15 feet worth of human being there. Braun Strowman 6'8" to the 6'10 tight end. Look at that flip at the end. Oh my god. Just disrespectful. Oh, yep. Bye, Juan. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Let's just give you superhuman power. Well, you know, it was always gonna be an uphill battle. The fact that, you know, you can't complete any passes with Braun Strowman. Kind of was going to handicap us from the beginning. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll bounce back next week. We put asses in the seats. And that was what the goal was all along. We're just closing it out, taking a knee like an absolute bitch. The only way Russell Wilson can do it. You know? Finish us off! We're giving you a free headshot. And you're just taking the knees. Just take the damn points. So, yeah, we fall 14-6. Again, our offense has been absolutely horrendous. I'm not even going to lie. Offense has been absolutely horrendous, even with Jake Fromm. So Braun Strowman was not that much worse. We're in the ball. Decent. Tariq Cohen went off for them. Strowman had 45 yards rushing. He also had a fumble lost. Nothing much to talk about in terms of receiving. On the defensive side, what did we get from Mr. Brock Lesnar? In Brock Lesnar's debut performance, he had a tackle for loss. So there you go. Nice little tackle for loss there for Brock Lesnar. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to pump into this one. We're going to super sim next week just to get, you know, up to week, what would this be, 14 for a nice little stream in the coming days to wrap up the regular season. Let's jump into it. Alright, so we have a big time matchup here against the 8-3 Atlanta Falcons here, week number 13. You know, it could be for the division, could not be. Maybe not the best decision to sim it, but I'm going to put my faith here in the game. It'll help us out with a victory. Fingers crossed! 8-4, we got the win! Quick look here at the Bucks scoring a 32-18 victory for London. Maybe we should just sim it out. Like, I struggle to get more than 250 yards total offense. We got 500 on the day. Jake Fromm, 219 yards, no TDs, 1 pick. So that was actually not good. Maybe Buffalo Jones went off. Look at that. Buffalo Jones, 130 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns on the day. 71 yards from Christian McCaffrey. I mean, in terms of the sim, everyone knows the sim tends to run the ball more. We have, with McCaffrey and Jones, one of the better 1-2 punch combinations. And that's just pretty goddamn terrifying right there. McAvoy, 4 catches, 53 yards. We got 47 yards here from Shawn Rawls. Buffalo Jones had 77 receiving yards. So on the day, Buffalo Jones, career day, 200 total yards and 3 touchdowns. That's pretty scary. We got 10 tackles and a tackle for the loss here from Dudley. We got a sack from Marcel. We got, that's only 1 sack, okay, but Marcel. We actually think we kept Brock Lesnar in for that game as well. Shaquem Griffin getting himself an interception, 5 tackles and a pick. As we are moving on. And we're tied. 2-way tie. 8-4 at the NFC South. Still plenty play for. We got the Cowgirls. You know what we're going to do here? Actually, I'm going to sim that game against Dallas so that we open up the stream against the Snowhawks, the 2 relocation teams. I think that would be very fitting. So let's play this game here against Dallas. See what happens. Hopefully 9-4. Fingers crossed. Come on, it's Dallas. Dallas sucks. And in another home game, we dominate, man. The sim is, I guarantee we ran the ball like a muh. 100, was 100 more rushing yards. Dallas. 31-10. We are on a win streak right now, baby. Looking at the box score, 243 passing yards, no touchdowns, no picks for Fromm. That's acceptable, all things considered. Running the ball, we got 83 yards from Buffalo Jones, 54 yards, 3 touchdowns from McCaffrey. So once again, our running backs are kind of going off a little bit. Nothing too crazy there in terms of receiving. 6 catches, 50 yards for Shorty, 60 yards for McAvoy. That's pretty much it. No touchdown. I mean, our pass game's just not prolific. It is what it is. And on the defensive front for the Black Knights, who's that? Who's that? Haynes Crowder. No one knows. 5 tackles for Luke Kuechly. We got a sack for Mr. Kuechly. We got a sack for Buckner. Half sack Marcel. Half sack Brock Lesnar. Still doing the thing. Everyone knows he's a part-timer in the WWE. What is he doing in his spare time? Playing for the Black Knights. I don't think there's any turnovers there. But ultimately winning 2 games in a row. Setting up, well, you know, within the division. Still pretty big. Look at that. Really competitive NFC South. 9-4 between us and Atlanta. 7-6 bottom. But setting up the biggest game. 9-4 Knights. 10-3 Snowhawks. That will be a stream. It should be coming in the coming days. I'm going to get done this week. Maybe Thursday night. Maybe Friday night. I'll post it on Twitter. Follow me at PapaXC4 to stay in touch with all the stream updates. But that does it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the little wrestling twist that we added here. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. If you want to support this, you want to get a prospect in this or future series, hit up the Patreon page. It's a great way to support me. And that does it for me today. Thank you for watching. Until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.